Quiet, everybody.
Listen up! Yo!
Alright, give me a second. It's been a while. I have so many stories about Taron. I don't even know which one to pick first. I know this one story about when me, Sean, Frederick, Chris, and we all went bike riding, and we wanted to go like up in Cameroon, the rich side of Cameroon. There's always two sides. I always say there's two sides. So we went over there and we wanted to go and get some hiking. We wanted to be there early in the morning, and we just hung out, listened to music, and we were just hanging out with each other. Sometimes we'd go in and play hide and go seek or tag. But we stopped after one morning and we wanted to talk to each other and just preach to each other and say how much we loved each other. And it was a beautiful moment for the time that we had at that time, and it's something I wouldn't forget.
So, as David said, so many memories. I don't know where to pick, but I do remember, and involved in myself. I am going to say this one. So, we all like hiking in the morning, right? Took all our bikes, we went for a run. And we saw a rock, right? We saw a rock. It keeps his mind. Yeah, we were idiots. We were idiots on this one. But hopefully that person, doesn't know about this. We picked up the rock. It was a big rock. We all tossed it over. And it hit someone's shed. Keep this in mind. Most of the time, we heard something like, hey, we all booked it. We all start running, find a place to hide. And I'm just like, look around Taron. What's Taron at? I see him booking still. I'm like, hide, we gotta hide. Don't start running, just hide somewhere. And that's the thing I can never forget. Honestly. My little shenanigans. There.
All right, no more confessions.
There was one ride I didn't want to go on. It was super difficult. And I refused to go on it, and I ran like across the park, and throwing chasing down. And he grabbed me and like held me fairly like a baby. He was forcing me on the ground.
You're sure?
And as soon as he walked to get in his, and I beat my legs, I started crying, and the guy said, you don't want to ride, you don't have to. And he looked right at me and said, you better not touch her. I wrote the ride.
Hey, Michael?
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Jesse.
Very.
Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm here. I actually thought about a lot about what I was going to say. I didn't get to know Taron as long as everybody else did. But to me, when I first met Taron, I could tell that he was a ride or die. I could really call Taron and be like, hey, I'm having trouble. He'd be like, all right, I'm right there. And I also call him Tookie Bear.
Don't ask why, don't ask
But Taron will always hold a special place in my heart, especially his family. All I know is I will always love and miss Taron. And he's been the best brother to me that I've ever had.
My name is Michelle. And Taron is like my voice. I just want to thank you guys for raising an amazing boy. What he did for me and my family in our time of need. My husband had passed away. Taron got all the boys together somehow at 10 o'clock at night with his mom, Taron, and brought them all to the hospital to console my family and one of his brothers. And as a teenager, teenagers are thinking that. His heart was so big. And he comes into my store all the time, and he always makes an appointment to come and say hi to me with him and his father. You guys raised an amazing boy, and he will be greatly missed and always in our hearts.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Sean. I've known Taron since middle school. What started off as a friendship became a brotherhood. From the times that we were out and about, playing video games, to playing board games, to just driving around aimlessly, rolling pin at 2 in the morning. I knew I could count on for anything. He would religiously check up on me. He knew I was away, he knew I was going through a lot. It was always the call, or the text saying, hey, like, how are you today? And, something that I always missed from him. There's one time when we were on a hike, and we just me and him. We went to Paradise Falls, and I don't know why we just went on this day, no one was able to hang out, it was just me and him. And we met some random guy on the trail, and immediately John just started chatting him up. We just swapped Instagrams and whatnot, and we just made a new friend right there on the hike. I was always Taron, always putting himself out there, always bettering himself, bettering everyone around him. I love you.
It was really fun to hang around with him. I wish I could have went places and got more time with him. But I got so much time.
I just wanted to start off saying condolences to you guys. When I think of something to say about T, there's really not one thing that you can specifically say. There's so many memories over the years growing up. You've watched us. We put you through so much as kids growing up, teenagers.
I'm just finding out.
The feeling of family whenever we stepped inside of your guys' home, or even when T would step into our homes, just he would bring so much warmth to everyone, and I know that everyone here felt that from him. So thank you guys so much for the opportunity that I got to meet Taron and got to be his friend.
Hi there, my name's Fred. I've known Taron I knew him for a great many years, but but at one point in high school, me and Taron were at odds. We hadn't been hanging out. We weren't talking, but he never gave up. He would always come around, convince me to hang out, and you know, one day I told him years later, I'm like, thank you for never giving up, and he just kept coming back. And he's like, of course, anytime. And you know, that always stuck with me, you know, like you push someone away and he would still come back every time and make amends, and he was truly a beautiful soul. One of my fondest memories of him is it happened a couple of years back, but I was just at my house and he called me, and it was Mother's Day. And he called me and he's just like, hey, I'm gonna come pick you up. I'm like, all right, so what are we doing? He's like, you'll see. So he picks me up and we proceed to go to the store and spend, I don't even know how much on flowers, trinkets, things like that, but then we proceeded to go to basically every friend that we could think of and give flowers to their moms. And we saw almost everybody, and he came up with the whole thing. And he just called me and had me tag along to help him. But that memory truly, for me, encapsulates the beautiful soul that he was. So I'll miss you, brother, and I can't wait to see you again.
Hi, everyone. Toronto. I know you don't want me to cry. You don't like to cry, but I've been there since inception. From a baby, first steps and first birthdays, and just, wow. I know everybody, I don't know what I can say about Taron that everybody has already said repeatedly, and they say when three people say the same thing, it's true, it's fact. And it's about 20 people who say the same thing. So it's facts. You know, Taron, favored by God, gift by God. I would say, Taron, when I think of you guys, the word that comes to my mind is resilient. Y'all have been resilient. Everything that you have been through, and you're still up there smiling, laughing,
corrected your last name.
At 4:30 in the morning.
I mean, just the resilience and the things that God has put in your life. And I admire you, the strength. No, I'm so serious, because I couldn't even fathom, like, a lot of us here couldn't even fathom losing a child. You understand? I just want you to know I love you. Y'all know I love you. You can't give it anybody, you can try. Yeah, but I just want to tell you, I love you all. I'm here. I will always be here. Y'all raised me amazing. Amazing. You should be true.
So I wanted to follow up on the nephew, yeah, where you go? Okay, but I want to talk about Taron's character, just as everyone has. Taron took care of his mother, most of his life. He cared for his mother. And then he transferred it to these two nephews who lived in the household. And they're just so loving and caring. So the last time they were at the house, Kayla talked about the driving of San Diego. So the house I live in has a gazillion stairs, right? Inside of the house. And so we be sitting on the balcony, and Taron and the boys are going, they just want to run up and down the stairs, right? And I was like, Taron, don't run! And the boys right behind him, just run. But the courage of that young man, and the compassion and the courage together, and the care. He's a 3C kind of guy. He was caring, he was courageous, compassionate, picking people up. Let's go give flowers to all the mothers we know, because of the way we love his mother. And his father. We love you too, Ron.
I was talking about an eagle or something.
My name's Matt, and I met Taron in like 4th grade. We were coming in, it was like a year since I knew the camp. And I remember this like my mom, oh, we were going to pick up some packets. Mom just came from the lobby, we were going to pick some stuff up. It's like, and half the time I was willing to participate in whatever Stevie wanted to do. Half the time.
Oh, I got you. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, you. Trying to make this Lego shit. He's been all night making. He comes out, ready to go. Look at what I built. Let me go. Couldn't hold it. So I'm like, go ahead. Let me go. Whoop, whoop, cool creator. Oh, yeah.
Since the beginning, I was always kind of quietly spoken when I was young. Ron really showed me how to, speak out for myself and really go out there and big man voice. It's not what I am now too. Yeah, Ron, showed me how to stand for myself, be courageous in all I do, even if it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I'm Jaden, Upland's nephew, and this is one time during Christmas when Grandpa bought $60 for Fortnite. He sat there to help me put it on my account so many times when I didn't know my password. And I just wanted to say being here for me and other stuff. And he also built me a Lego pack for Christmas too. Because I didn't want to go to that. That's all I gotta say.
My name is Chris, Miss Seitz, to many of these boys. He was my son. He was also my TA. He was also my son in many ways. This group of boys brought so much life to my home, to my life. I'm one of those moms that he reached out to on Mother's Day, and it made such an impact for him to do that. There's some funny moments too, when he tried to he didn't try, but he almost brought poor Joe, little puppy dog, handed it to me over the fire. He didn't mean to, but Joe is fine, so it's all good. But it's his heart, he felt so bad, because you know his heart, but everything was fine. No hair caught on fire. We just gave him a hard time about it. One of the fun memories, we would go with the Big Bear, many times, got many funny memories with the Big Bear. And I was anti-guns. Anti-guns. That boy brought with him some airsoft guns, pulled them out, and I'm like, I told my son, no, we are not doing it, not doing it, not doing it. So we walked up, though, he's like, can we just bring it out on the side? I'm like, fine. All right, so then we tried, you want to try? No. You sure you don't want to try? I'm like, all right, fine. So he sets it up, he tells me how to do it and everything. And I had so much fun. We went out to the big five up there, and we got one, and I had to get a better gun than he did. So then we were playing and stuff, and one of the rules was that you could not shoot me. All right, because otherwise you could not go home. Where's Draven? Yes, Draven, where is Draven? Draven shot me. He shot me, and I'm like, oh, you did not do that. I'm like, and Taron's job was to protect me from that. So he was really good, and then he got a bigger gun. So then the next time we went to Big Bear, I had to get a bigger one because I was not going to let those boys with their semi-automatic. I had to have a fully automatic gun. So he was just an amazing. He was one of those ones, like everyone said. He was always there for me, for my son, and truly grateful for everything, for him just being in my life, for you guys being in my life, and one of those very special people, as we all know. So. Thank you.
My name is David.
Your Japanese name?
I got the opportunity to know Taron on the first day of 6th grade. I just transferred schools. I was nervous. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. Nobody does. I was doing a lot of ignorance. Didn't want to meet people. Didn't want to hang out with friends. Wanted nothing to do with that social life. First day of school, before class even starts, Taron points at me and just says, "We're going to be best friends." You got no say in this. I had no idea who he was. He didn't know my class. Ran off to a whole new classroom. So I think that's the end of it. I have no idea who this kid is. Don't even know his name. He's just a loudmouth, energetic dude. Don't want to be with him. I remember class ends and we're heading to nutrition, and I didn't have anyone. I didn't know anyone, so I was going to my next class. Taron ran out of his way and pointed at me like, "Where are you going? We're best friends. We're going to nutrition." He really pushed you to be a better man. He made sure, you acted right with your parents. You actually weren't lazy. You could do more. You pushed to do more. And he just would make himself be the goofball to embarrass himself so you weren't embarrassed. He just would always be there to listen. For me specifically, he would randomly break into my house, middle of the night, and just check up on me. He didn't have to text me, he didn't have to call me, he just would randomly show up, and that just means a lot to me because not many friends, people you can say would do that, and Taron was just one of the people who went just above and beyond. Just went way over the top for everyone.
Who we got? Oh, yo, and you picked it.
I know I'm a hard to see, so I understand. Funny thing with Taron, that guy, huge heart, bigger stomach. So, naturally, I met him through my mutual friends and stuff like that when I first moved out here 7 years ago. One of the first friends I made out here. And it's been an adventure since then. We used to do Dungeons and Dragons together, so you know what the cool kids do. So, and I always try to feed everybody, and that was always a mission when they came to Taron, and they came to Brett and Sean. You guys eat like no other. They eat as much as me, and that's saying something, you know. Love the guy to death. That man, he literally went the extra mile for all of us. And with him kind of here, I'm going to take it upon myself to go a few inches, so maybe together we can go the extra mile that he's not, you know, here for.
All right. I want to close this out, so we can all let our capstone testing work. Yes, I said that, that's on camera. What I love today is the energy and the feeling for what I need. What I need. What I need is for you guys to pass everything that you said on to the next person. Every single one of them. That was his purpose. That was his purpose. That was his purpose. But don't tell the bad stories no more. I don't need to know. If it didn't happen, they didn't get arrested. Well, there's one time. Even I got one, but mine go tell them. It's okay. We get it back. Well, he saved me too. Oh yeah, you. He likes it better than I did. By the way, that's one of my son-in-laws. Meeting next week. Well, that's pretty much it.
I don't know how to check.
I love you guys. Oh, and for those who are still working for me, why are you still here? Actually, we only got one.